So, common request in Rise is to get inline images or specifically equations in Rise. And I'm using little images, inline images, to achieve this. I'll show you how I did it. I even got to color. I can recolor my little images with background colors. That's kind of an advanced thing, but first, let's just take a look at how can we get an inline image. You cannot do that with the built-in text editor in Rise, but what we can do, sneaky little trick, there's a couple ways to do it. This is going to be the best way. So this is a script called MathJax, and they have an online tool where you can test out their JavaScript tool. You can use it on most websites. You can't actually use the script with Rise. I haven't figured that out yet, but we can create little equations here, and I'm just gonna take a little screenshot of my equation here and crop it nice and tight. You don't want a bunch of extra white space around it. I'll show you why, because it's gonna be an inline image. Then the second step, we're going to turn this into a data URI. Just upload that screenshot. It's a whole bunch of weird looking code. Copy it. And we're going to insert this as an image, but we're just going to paste in all that data. So go to right click, inspect, find that little paragraph tag. And I'm going to make a new element here. Luckily, Rise lets us make code edits like adding an image. Now the src equals, that's going to be where all our data goes. But real quick, I'm going to add our little inline style. The key here is display inline block. I think normally images do display block. We don't want that. We want inline block. Okay, so I just pasted in all that code I copied from that third-party converter, and I'll give you these URLs. Now you can see our image is too big, so if I go to my image, and handy tip here, you can go over to the style editor for that element in this window here in your inspector. Height 2.4 EM. That's going to be basically a good size, and then vertical align middle. We want that to line up nice and pretty with the rest of our text. You can even add padding if you want to tweak the size. It'll just kind of scrunch down that image with padding. I'm just going to get rid of the padding for now, just to keep things simple. And then the height 2.4 EM. It's actually like twice the height of like a letter, which we want it to be a little bigger. Like if it was only 1 EM, it would be too small. So we're actually going to go, this one's 2.8 EM, I think I put in there. And it looks okay, but you can tweak that as needed. Now I'm going to put my paragraph back together, and I'm going to make sure this wraps generally how I want. It looks pretty good. The line height got increased a little bit, but it's not that bad. It's always going to increase a little bit with an image that's bigger than the paragraph's line height. Always hit preview, make sure that change got saved in Rise, and there you go. I even got it to work on the cover page. You can insert images that way. Didn't realize you could do that on the cover page, but now you can add images in the cover page. And I would recommend only using this method for very small images. Also, we got heading. That's our H1 up top. Heading 2, level 3. Someone asked about this in the forum. You can kind of fake your H4 and H5 just by bolding the text and adjusting font sizes, because some people may have a Word document that has H1 through 5 or even H6 maybe. Best way in Rise is to just kind of fake it with bold text. Unfortunately, screen readers, it's not going to show up as a heading. But anyway, remember to hit that preview button. And also, let's check mobile. Make sure it looks good on mobile. Looks okay. It may cause some weird wrapping, but at least we got inline images, right?